So for this sentence diagram, the first thing that we need to start with is finding our subject, and the subject of this sentence is the word teacher. So we're going to move teacher down to the line and put it where the subject belongs, and then we need to look for any modifiers of the word teacher. The is an article adjective. It's telling us which teacher. It's the teacher, so we're going to move that down here, and it's going to go underneath our subject on this diagonal line at the very beginning. Next, this middle section right here, this is going to be where our predicate needs to go. So we're going to find that. We're going to look for the verb of the sentence. So what's the action that is occurring? The action is the asking. So ask is our verb. We're going to grab that and we're going to move it on to our center line here. And next, we need to do the same thing that we did with our subject. We need to find any words that are working with our verb. And did is going to be that word because it goes along with it by saying did ask. It is modifying it. So did ask is going to make up our predicate phrase. And next, we're going to have, in this case, an indirect object. So Jeremy is an example of an indirect object. For indirect objects, it's something that is being affected by the verb. So a direct object is something that receives an action or receives the verb, while an indirect object is affected by it. So in this instance, the verb is asking. The indirect object is the thing that's affected. Who's affected by the asking? Jeremy, because he's the one that is being asked a question. So that's going to go down here because indirect objects always go underneath your predicate. So that goes right there. And then question is going to be our direct object, because direct objects are the thing that is receiving the action. And in this instance, question is what's receiving the action of asking, okay? The question is being asked. So question is gonna go over here because direct objects always go down here at the end of our diagram. And then A is another article adjective that is modifying question. It is a question. So when you're done, it's gonna look like this. The teacher is your subject phrase at the beginning. Did ask Jeremy is your predicate phrase with your indirect object right here in the center, and then a question is your direct object that is going to go down here at the end.